Hello, everybody. Welcome back here, and hopefully, I'm finding you in a good mood, good energies. I know that lately has been so much and so much. Keep on going. I want to say thank you to Jenny. I appreciate the coffee. Thank you so much for everyone who buy me a coffee. Appreciate that. And here is what I'm starting it today is about get yourself grounded. That it's only if you really need it. We are gonna go through too much shifts too quick, too much within the emotions. First of all, in the morning, the moon, as she's transitioning through Sag, she's gonna be squaring what? She's gonna be squaring Saturn. You may gonna feel like you need something to learn. You may gonna feel like something gets isolated. You may gonna feel like in a press mode. You may gonna feel like you want to abandon everything. You want to go out somewhere like a monastery. You may gonna feel within yourself like you are abandoned, and so on with Saturn. Later, just not even 30 minutes after that, the energy is gonna be beginning to shift. There's gonna be some shiftings after that towards the north node, and then it's going to be kind of gradually continue to grow. It's going to be going over Neptune, and it's going to be go over the sun, and then the moon is going to basically you are going to be going through the heck lot of emotions, and some of those because we are talking about the psyche that it's in Pisces. Some of you is going to be going with this emotions up and down. You may going to feel a lot of going on. You may going to feel a little bit blah, like a desire for nothing because you have so much things to overcome. At the same time, the moon, it's going to come out in the morning. She's going to be opposing Jupiter. Certain things has been coming in. Who is a friend? Who is a foe? Well, better grounding my toe. That's what I'm going to be suggesting you in there with that case. There's going to be some this need for expansion, but what the expansion needs to be. The expansion has to be happen through understanding, and here is that through those navigations, through those hard times, what is it do you think the divine is going to do? The divine is going to be sending you a yacht that's going to be pointing out towards the moon. That's going to coming from the Mars and Uranus. Those changes, it's going to be helping you out. You to hold on. You to have the hope. You to have the strength. You to believe the universe. And if it's something you cannot handle it, ground yourself out. But at the same time, it's important to give it in to the universe. Okay, I cannot handle this. It's too much for me. Universe, rearrange yourself. Here is whatever you have to do. This is how much I can handle. Those are gonna be some energies. You may gonna feel some energies that's gonna be coming. Particularly, I'm talking about this philosophy about all this that's gonna be coming in triggers. Particularly if you're learning something that you did not know from before. Okay, so be mindful with your surrounding, with expressions with others, with feelings with others, because everything it's kind of like a touchy, and it's going to need some only like a little emotions in there that you're going to need, and then the things is you're going to be just going straight down like the fallen angels coming down, and you're gonna feel some things that maybe they're out of ordinary, out of things. You maybe feel something from the past coming out, and this is about for you to learning what you need to do. Okay, where is your weak links? Okay, it's not with what are you going to be doing with everybody else. Okay, so I'm gonna be showing you the chart right now, and if you guys have some any questions, okay, please ask. Not a problem in there. And this is what actually is going to happen. We're seeing it at 7 o'clock in the morning. Here is the moon, the emotions, the energy, the focus. It's going to be a present in there within the intuitions, what he's going to be thinking about, how to grow, how to expand, how to do the things. Midheaven is going to be at Capricorn. It's about governors and all about this public servant in there, that right now you have to be grown as a public servant, but all that energies with Jupiter right now, it's kind of like suppressed, because Jupiter right now in Gemini, that's what I said. You gotta be mindful who is a friend or toe. You better grounding your toe. Okay. So seeing it, this kind of like energies, the midheaven is going to be squaring Mercury on that, like communications breakdown. You're going to have the desires to talk to nobody, okay? But be mindful who you have to talk to, who you have to tell, you know what, I need time for myself. Okay, the best way it is just like, I have a hard time right now. I need time for myself. Okay, so at the same time, those energies of the divine energies from Mars towards the moon and from the moon towards Mars is going to help each other. Portion of Mars that it's been in the Cancer, that is about the care. But the care, it is from the sun towards its mother, but at the same time, the mother towards its son in there. And you might feel energies related to the mother abandonment, or missing your mother, or however it is. But this kind of like a divine energies. It is about the strength that is going to be coming in from within you towards your emotions. You are going to be getting through this. Don't worry about it. It's not that kind of like what does it look like. It just has to be process. It's going to be a collective energies. You may not going to like it in that way. I know that a lot of the things that it comes in, it's not, I mean, we have to do what we have to do, right? But try not to focus a lot about what to do in the material world within yourself. This energy of the ascendant that is going to be coming at the Taurus, it may trigger things in the first place that can affect your work performance when it comes in. Jolene, hi, I'm glad to see you here, and thanks for the comments. You put in those comments in there. Thank you. All right, 8 o'clock. The energy is gonna be coming up a little bit better. We're seeing that the ascendant is gonna be with Uranus in there. They're just gonna say it's like the universe can handle it. That is about Lilith right now. Lilith, it is at the last degrees of Libra. You may gonna feel like your relationship is kind of like ending or something. No, it's not. Actually, your relationship is gonna go through the dark side. In there, it's gonna be going in deep to look at the truth, going, finding the soul, the merge in there, the intimacy, the situations, the truths. Okay, don't be with that, and it's a divine power with this. Okay, so pay attention into this. The midheaven, though, that it's gonna be at Capricorn, you may gonna feel like something within your job is not doing its right thing, because maybe you get in there. There is an unhealed emotional processes. There is something within the shadow in the background, but everything it's telling you, particularly we're talking about those energies from the ascendant and the North Node, Neptune, Sun coming in towards Lilith. Okay, so it's telling you that just trust the road. Don't worry. You maybe feel blinded. You maybe feel like out of place in space. You maybe feel whatever you feel. Just keep on walking. All right. As we're talking about this at 9 o'clock, particularly if you have meetings at 9 o'clock at work or so on, and you're talking about growth and so all those energies, the ascendant that's going to be with Jupiter is going to be opposing the moon. Yeah, I'm not going to feel like it. Like my brain is out of here. I'm thinking about something else. I have this restrictions within me, and it's like I cannot make it. You need to understand to overcome this. Okay. Sometimes when the surgeon is calling in there, he's like, okay, let me put myself together. The warrior meditates. The spiritual leader, what is it does? It's grounding itself, and that's what you need to ground yourself. Be here on the ground. Don't be so much into your head, into your mind, into your psyche, and it's like, oh my God, what I'm feeling, what is this? Why did I have this migraine style thing? That's what is gonna be feel like it in there, and you're gonna be like, I need to do something. Innovate yourself. The Midheaven that it's gonna be at Aquarius, it's gonna be helping you a lot. Okay, those are going to be some powerful energies that is going to be trying to put you in the right time, in the right place, and there you to evolve, you to update it yourself. All right, 10 o'clock, the midheaven, the inner work, it's going to be at Aquarius, going to be pointing this beautiful trine towards Lilith in there. If you are paying attention, midheaven is at the end of Aquarius, but we have the ascendant there. It's a little bit earlier within Cancer, that is also trining in there. It's about family situations, okay? It is about you to feel the things that goes on. And what is it about the family that you create at the family you are? But some of you is going to be with the family that you feel at work. Sandra is going to be telling you things that's coming hot. Be mindful about it. It points out all those energies. We are talking about North Node, Neptune, Sun, Mercury, Venus. You see those red lines. So if you have anything at the end of Gemini, beginning of Cancer, you are going to really feel those energies. Okay, you are going to be really feeling it. So as we are going in this in the next hour at 11 o'clock, now you see that the moon all of a sudden has another two squares. That is going to be towards North Node, Neptune, and the Sun. That is going to be very kind of like a third quarter moon. It's going to be beginning very powerful. A lot of effects of the emotions, since the opposition with Jupiter is going to be affected at the same time. And you're going to be feel like I have not grown, or I have not matured, or these people have not grown, these people have not matured. You're going to understand that certain things you have to heal from within yourself. Mars is going to be really helping you out. Mars is at 20 degrees, the moon is at 19. That is at about to have the strength to navigate those energies. Okay? Because this is kind of like this, particularly we're talking about Neptune and Saturn right now, that they're kind of like squeezing the North Node in there between them. You're going to be feeling those effects so much. Okay, so don't forget about it that in about a year and a half, the North Node's going to be going to Aquarius. Okay, things are going to be a little different there. We're going to start re-innovating, adjusting, and so on. But right now, we are working in the psyche of what we have to do, what we have to adjust. We are uncovering truths. We are uncovering 2,000 years of mysteries, 10,000 years of history. We are looking at more within the depth, deep of our existence. We are learning things. The psyche begins to open. The DNA begins to be evolving. There's so many things are happening in the next pretty much year and a half. But we have to what? Stay grounded. Okay, stay here, understanding, not like freaking out and going with the chicken with the head cut off or running around, and it's just like going out there, and like you guys know what I'm talking about. Those are about the people who goes around it there, just have to pass everyone around it, and complain, whining and moaning, and I don't know what else in there, just because they're freaking out from within. Okay, you're gonna feel those energies. Please calm yourself down. If you're at work, particularly, you cannot go barefoot. All right, in there, But what you can do in there depends of your job, and however, you can just go and touch the handles if they are metal, something a metal that is grounded to the ground in there. This is including metal beams. This is including even if you go and wash your hands in a very cold water, the water is coming from grounding from the pipes that are in the ground. They're also metal. So this is gonna be kind of like the tricky part, you to help yourself out because of these situations. Okay, but you're gonna get the strength from Mars. You're gonna feel that strength. You're gonna be like, everything is gonna be good. Everything's gonna be okay. And at 12 o'clock, which is midday, we're seeing that energies of Mars still squaring Chiron, but the moon right now, it is about like, it's time to heal this. Okay, so you're gonna feel the most weak, the most energies that you need to heal. That is your pains. Those are the wounds from within yourself, and then a psyche. Okay, your psyche also have a wounds. That's what the psychology is about, to try to fix them. Okay, but you need to understand, in order to fix it, there is other two components, that total three. That is a spirituality, philosophy, and psychology. They all have to work together in order to fix these issues. So by paying attention within that, in there, with whatever it's going to be rising, it's also very important what you're going to tell in yourself about this. Either I'm weak, or it's coming from this, or it's a collective. If you feel the collective energy is not really applying to your life, just protect yourself. Okay, make some energy fields around you. It's like, I'm not allowing anybody on my energy fields. This energy can stays out of the way from me. And okay, just stay protected, because those shifts, they're not going to be fun, but they have a lots of going on within. All right, 1 o'clock. We're seeing that the midheaven is going to be close to Mercury. That is going to be helping within the moon. And currently, because of all these situations, Uranus is right now pointing the divine energies. The yacht right now begins to operate in there. It is a time to believe within the universe that whatever happens is for good reasons. You're gonna feel those energies within yourself. The help. Imagine that the sudden changes and the hope comes in all of a sudden. You find the green light, and it's like, I can go through this. I can go through those shifts, because you see, the planet, when they are affecting the moon, okay, it's beginning to affect it. But when the moon, it starts squaring a bunch of planets in a row, and particularly for less than 12 hours in there, guess what happens? Your consciousness, you just shift from one planet energy, cannot really adjust, then moves to another one, then moves to another one, then moves to another one, and you're like, what on earth, right? So just feel, okay, I feel this problem, write it down with that planet, whatever it is. Let's say, for example, what you have in the beginning of the day with Saturn, okay? Then you are gonna be seeing it of, I don't know where I'm going. The only one reason you don't know where you are going, because you have not made up your mind where you want to go. Touch base within your own feelings within yourself. Do you know yourself really of what you're trying? Because if you don't know what you're doing, then that energy is gonna be like finding yourself. Okay, then you're gonna have a square with Neptune. Where my visions are, I feel like I'm blocked. I don't see it. I feel fog. I feel like I am in these deep clouds that I cannot see no earth, but I cannot see no sun. My God, what the heck is going on? Okay, so write them down, please, because later on you're gonna be getting, when the moon is gonna be coming in with the sun. That is gonna be the things that you're gonna be discussing. So right now, within the third quarter moon, okay, get yourself in this and so on. Okay, Jolene, I've been feeling like I'm doing my life review. You're not the only one. I'm here too. Okay, I'm in the same boat. All right. Um, uh, it's called Earth. Okay, it's for everybody. And this review, it has been heavy, and particularly we're talking about that Mercury and Venus traveling together on retrograde motions. That's kind of like a little bit huge reviews, okay? But we are gonna be seeing it because the moon is gonna be beginning to square them. And to continue with the report at 2 o'clock, I see it. If you're focused in the material world, the money, apartments, houses, and so on and so on, all of a sudden it's gonna be like, okay, you're gonna have these material situations, but where is your mind about it? Your mind is not there. You are out of order. You are displaced. You need to ground yourself out. And with that grounding in there, we're gonna be seeing some things that's gonna come because that energy is gonna be affecting with what? With Pluto. Pluto is gonna be squaring Lilith, and with that Pluto that it's squaring Lilith, particularly when she's transitioning out of the relationships into the dealing the financial situations with others, the other intimacy relationships, you're gonna see it like. Pluto is like you need to use the spirit. Okay, that is what it's going to be. Instead of using the physical, you to be focused more within the spirit because the spirit is gonna beginning to rewrite the system, the software within you. So the software it is changed, so you're gonna be changed, and things are gonna be worked out in the intimacy in a different way. You're gonna see it. Okay, all right. That is what the vision is going to come. If you're following within those energies, you see it in your screen. Okay, we have two yachts. One is from Uranus and Mars. The other one is going to be from Ascendant and Lilith, talking about those divine energies that's coming. All right, it tells you use the divine energy and everything is going to be okay. Grow up within that, build your new belief system, build your new self. You're gonna be okay. But you were just born. Today was the first day that the sun it is at as I'm doing the report for you. It's gonna be yesterday. But it is about the sun. The sun just walked in areas. Is like what I'm seeing it here, what I'm seeing it on the earth. Oh, well, my intuitions, my situations in there, they're not very well with my intuitions. I don't know what I'm doing in there. I have this teacher and I have these restrictions and I have this stuff in there. And now I have to go ahead and meet this love that she's doing something. And this guy doesn't want to talk to me. I don't know what happens, talking about Venus and Mercury. Okay. And now this review process in there begins in the very early. And here is those energies of the yachts, they said, honor, strength, power, hope, belief, and trust in the universe. Okay, just do it. Just do it. And as I said, if you cannot handle something, give it out to the universe. All right, 4 o'clock. Midheaven's gonna be at Gemini. Again, this energy is here. They're pointing out there. All right. Here is that we have the moon. It's have our square begin with Venus, but these yachts in there of the midheaven towards Lilith. As you paying attention, Lilith is really kind of like the star of all this. There's a lot of those energies in there. There are help from the divine. And when we go into within these energies, within this belief, your belief within yourself about is that from the soul? Is that affecting me? Is that what I needed to do? What is that new things that I can do for me? And since the moon, it is set out into kind of like to investigating all this, to gathering informations, to collect all this, she's gonna be go back and reporting to the sun. Every 28 days they meet together. They have this one-on-one meeting, and then the moon goes again, and then they meet again. Okay, and in the middle of the period, they're kind of like, okay, what are you doing? Well, what do you ask me? I still got another half to go. And now it's a third quarter, and the sun is like a lack of patience. Be mindful about the patience in there because the sun in Aries is not really patient. And particularly with all those emotions, try not to blow off. You may gonna feel you can blow off fuses like expressing anger and agitations, but you can also be going down into the lower realms of energies. Okay, very deep, kind of like isolating, maybe kind of like not very well. I don't want to mention what kind of energies in there to it, but hold yourself because those energies in there, they are coming to help you. Those divine energies, you need to have the trust in faith within them. Mars is going to give you some strength to hold this, okay? So there is nothing really too much. Just be mindful of your psyche. All right, 5 o'clock. Jupiter is in the midheaven. That is going to be put pressures of the moon. We know already about those energies. We've seen them, a lot of dualities, a lot of doubts, a lot of staying into the dweller. Oh, maybe that's not it. Maybe that's what I feel is it. Maybe this is that. And in those intense energies, your mind is out of order. Okay. Um, Take your time, relax, go to the park, go take shower. Best thing, go to sleep. Best thing, go to sleep. Okay. Just just go straight to bed and take a rest. This is gonna be one of the best things that you can do. Go take some shower, clean up your energies before that, and just go to sleep. Even if you wake up a little bit earlier, tomorrow is gonna be okay. But that little sleep can really help you of not feeling those and feeling blah blah. Because this blah blah, and we are talking about this blah blah, it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I mean, you're seeing it in your chart on the screens, guys. You're seeing it in there. Very particular energies. We're talking about the ascendant is going to be with the south node. And this is why you're doing review, Jolene. Okay, you see that preview. It's kind of like an arrow that it's pointing out within the ball. And here is the path. It's like, oh, you going forward. Okay, let me shoot it out for you. Okay, so the arrow it's gonna go, but what is going to hit? Okay, so you have Saturn, North Node, Neptune, Sun, Venus, Mercury. It's all the above. And now the moon, it's squaring all this. In the midheaven squaring all this, you're gonna be feeling like this is the end. I'm in the end. You just came out to be reborn. You feel like all this intensity that is there is out. Okay, so those psychic situations gonna be from this pressures from Neptune at 29 degrees. Okay, that is gonna be this pressure, and Lilith that it's in 29 degrees in there. This is gonna be affecting that particular energies. Okay, of course, after every storm, things is gonna come out. You're gonna be, oh my God, that's better, but your emotions are still out of the balance in there. And on top of everything, we're seeing this red lines of the moon is still active. So basically, a lot of shifts is going on in there, a lot of emotional processes within you. If you're using it in a proper way, okay, you're going to be using it to learn about yourself, the weak spots. You're going to be learning of what you can and cannot do. You're going to be learning about the proper internal visions from within yourself. You're going to be learning how to deal with the new belief system within yourself. And then you're going to be learning of I have to rewrite the code for me about what love is. Okay. Later on, we're gonna be seeing it as the moon is gonna be squaring Mercury, who is also retrograde. Now you have to deal also with this, like, I don't want to talk about it. This is way too much, Dio. I cannot even handle. And I can feel you. I can feel you, but I also telling you, Uranus is giving divine power towards the moon. Cannot handle it? Give it to the universe. Here's my problem. Here, universe, you take it away. Whatever you said, that's what's gonna be. It's a part of surrender. Okay? A part of the surrender is that. Then you gotta be having a trust. Trust in the universe that everything is gonna be. And if anything you have to let it go, just let it go. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be staying with you. Okay? But don't create more issues than there is not. Because your psyche can be giving you all kinds of situations. Your wounds will speak louder and your weaknesses can speak louder because your fears is going to be within your mind. And this energy right now, particularly at 8 o'clock, we've seen it. Usually these kind of things, they're not that bad, but this day, today, it's kind of like way too much. Okay? And you will see in it that the midheaven with Mars is going to be ascendant, it's going to be within Libra. This is a cardinal energies. We see in it that even the divine energies are coming even right now to help you out. Okay, those green lines, that's what there is. They're telling you this, like here. But you can feel all the rest of the energies like a guilt, shame, doubt. It is truth. You know, you're gonna feel all this uh, wacky tabaki is energies, okay, that I don't want to even describe, in there, but stay, ground yourself, go to the bed, take a shower, whatever you works in your case, okay. Just don't get through your addictions and stuff. It's not gonna help you to escape. All right. We're talking about deal in a total different way with those energies. And at 9 o'clock, we're gonna be seeing this ascendant of Lilith that it's gonna come. Some of you is gonna be like, man, I got this dark night of the soul. Okay, basically this is gonna be some intense energies with everything because it's affecting all the areas of life. True, but the shadow side is gonna say like here you reach that lower point, now you know where you need to put more light. Okay, you need to know where to put more light. And now with that energies in there within yourself, in the next week we are going to be seeing it. Then where the moon is going to be moving right now through Capricorn, through Aquarius, and through Pisces. We are going to be seeing it how she is going to be collecting so much information and intel that's going to be passing into your authority. What you're going to do, though, with the new moon at Aries, is your new beginning because the moon is going to be bring the software for a new mind. Okay, so pay attention to the patterns. If you need to reach out to somebody, reach out to somebody. If you believe this, you need to talk to someone, or if you believe that you need to be in a certain ways, at certain positions, okay, make sure that you are in a proper, stable ways. All right, and at 10 o'clock, the midheaven that is going to be at Leo is going to be helping you out. As you see, the divine energies are helping in there. They are going to be interfering in a way next to you all the time, as it always has been in there. And you're going to be seeing it very, very powerful moments within yourself. You're going to be know about the things, even though that right now your emotions are restricting self, restricting where you're going, restricting the visions, the authority within yourself. There is no love, there is no talk, and you're like, oh my God, what the heck? All right. Those are just triggers. Those are just energies that's going to be presenting themselves. And after that, they're going to be going poof, away. Okay. So don't stress too much, but be very, very diligent and mindful about it. And here is at 11 o'clock. The ascendant is going to be at Scorpio. That is a divine energy towards Chiron. The emotions of the energies is going to be still affecting, as you see at this square right here, beginning of 25 degrees. It's beginning to square pretty much everything right now. You may gonna feel intensified. You may gonna feel how you feel, but those energies, they, as I said, they're not going to be. Go to bed before 11 o'clock, because if you stay at midnight, you see what's happening at the midnight. That midheaven together with the north node, with the south node, I'm sorry, that energy is gonna beginning also put so much pressures here. And if I have to call energies that's calling about the dark night of the soul, here it is. The past, it just comes in. You want something to happen in the past, but the past says, no, we gotta go to the future. And you're like, I want this future. But you have not grown, you have not expanded, you have not been done with this. That is this such energies. And now since these energies are squaring in there, where is your philosophy? If you tell your negative side of the philosophy, that's going to be affecting negative side of your psyche. That's going to be blocking the divine energies within you. But if you're pointing out the divine energies, like, okay, I see this negative side, I'm going to see it, I'm going to research it, I'm going to be working on it. I just need to find my peace. So you're going to be peace within your past. But also don't stress yourself about this future, because those energies are going to be so much to handle. Okay, so much to handle. And as we talking about all those energies, I'm going to really bring you back as tomorrow. We're seeing that the moon is going to be going into Capricorn. That is going to beginning to square all those energies. And this is why it's very important how you are going to bed at night. Because in order you to be feeling better in there, go within a clear consciousness of what happens. And in the morning, you will already know that those energies, they are going to be following. Okay? They are going to be following. Again, ground yourself out. Hopefully, you're going to be okay. Feel like something is not right, is not okay. Touch base with people, situations, talk, communications, and look at the collective's energies. Sense them within you, because the collective is collective, right? Personal, it's personal. Okay, guys? So don't mix them up. Don't, and we all gonna make it. All right, guys? And I'm looking forward to hear from you. How did you manage it? All right, guys? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I will see you tomorrow. Be loved. And may the force be with you.